Hello there, Doug O here, your Success Accelerator, with another tip to help move you forward along your road to success. Today's topic is so important. It's about increasing your knowledge. A lot of folks think that when they graduate high school or college, the days of learning, acquisition of knowledge is over. Well, I got to tell you, the moment you stop learning is the day you start dying. All right, so you need to become more successful. You want to become more successful. You're going to increase your knowledge. Knowledge is defined several different ways, variously as expertise or the skills you acquire through experience or education. Theoretically or practical understanding of a subject, what's known in a particular field, the facts and information, or awareness of or familiarity gained by experience of a fact or situation. Well, there's a lot of smart people out there that can tell you about a lot of things, and they know a lot of things, and yet they may not be as successful as they want to be. I got to tell you, you may have heard that knowledge is power. It's true. And yet, if you want to become successful, it's applied knowledge that is very powerful. You see, the term knowledge is also used to mean the confident understanding of a subject with the ability to use it for a specific purpose when appropriate. So there are the keys. A specific purpose. You have a specific purpose, a specific goal, a specific end result that you're looking for. And then you need to increase your knowledge on that subject in order to attain your goals. You can never go wrong with investing in yourself. Listen, everything you learn, it stays with you, regardless of what happens in life. There are times where you may separate from other people, from jobs, other circumstances, and regardless of what goes on there, the thing that you'll always take with you is what you've learned, your knowledge, your experiences. And so you can never go wrong investing in yourself. And there are three things that you ought to be investing in: your health, your relationships, and your knowledge. Your health. If you don't invest in your health today, guaranteed you're going to be investing in it later. And if there's things you need to learn about exercise or taking care of yourself, today, right now, is the time to invest your time, your money, your resources in order to learn how to take care of your health. There are simple things you can do, and we'll talk about those at another time. Today, you can also choose to invest in your relationships. It doesn't always take a lot of money. It does take a moment of your time or so just to hug someone or reach out and say, I love you. And, for your family and relationships when that's appropriate. Remember, you also have your business relationships, staying in contact with people. And the bottom line is, remember, just care about other people. And finally, you can always invest in your knowledge, which is what I want to talk to you about today. You see, you need to be leveraging your spare time, investing in yourself instead of wasting your spare time on things that may not be as important. Those reruns of The Simpsons, they're always going to be there. All right, but today is a gift. You need to make the most of the present, all right, that you've been given, which is this current moment. So leverage that by investing in yourself. One of the best ways you can do that, read. Doesn't cost very much. You ought to know how to do it by now. And if you don't, well, then that's the first thing you need to increase your knowledge in, is how to read. Because there is limitless material for you to read. They've got libraries. They've got the internet now. We've got all of these places to read. And if you're saying, well, I don't have time, well, then get up an hour earlier and choose to read a book. Training. Go to training. Get it and give it. All right. They say that the best way to learn anything is to teach it. And I have to tell you, absolutely, in my experience, true. And finally, do it. They say, tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I'll understand. When you can learn through experiential learning, that is going to actually take this information and cement it very deeply, all right? And remember, all of these things, reading, training, giving and getting it, and just doing it, will set you apart from the people that talk about being successful and the ones that actually are. I heard a quote from a gentleman that I'm going to mention here in just a moment, but he once said that if you want to know one of the reasons why successful people are successful and other people aren't, look at the size of their libraries. Most wealthy people have a library in their house. And if you would compare the size of their library to someone who's not, and the size of that person who's not's TV, you'll find that there's usually a direct correlation between the size of the TV and the size of the library. So get going. Get this going in your life as well. You need to be consistent about learning. Remember, it takes 21 to 30 days to form a new habit, all right? Even the habit of learning a new habit, all right? So be consistent. Fill your mind with good stuff. Lay off the bad stuff, which I'm going to define as news, TV, radio, papers, junk, all right? Let it go. Fill your mind with the good stuff. Stay focused on what you want. And I'm going to leave you with this thought today from the master Jim Rohn. He said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And I got to tell you, in my experience, personally and with my friends and the students that I have been privileged to work with, formal education, schooling, helps you get a job, all right? And yet today, many people can't even get a job with what they've learned in what we call today formal education. It's those of us that strike out on our own, choose to learn about subjects on our own, and from people that are actually doing the thing that we want to learn, that non-traditional type of education. That's what's going to make you a fortune. So you've got some decisions to make today. Are you going to choose to increase your knowledge and move forward, or are you going to stay stuck where doing what hasn't been working in the past? All right? And so this is Doug O, your Success Accelerator. I'll be talking with you soon. And if there's anything I can do to help you move forward, to get unstuck, to help you increase your knowledge, please, by all means, contact my office. Take care. We'll be talking to you soon.